Hello everyone and welcome to K-Pop Queen for your non-daily reactions to all things K-pop. Okay, got another drama shop talk for y'all. I was behind for a couple of weeks, but don't worry, I'm back on my shit. I've got it, okay? And I realized that I had never talked about this drama despite loving it so much. And I thought, you know what? I don't know what took so long, but I have to talk about it. I'm gonna talk about weightlifting fairy Kim Bok Joo. I actually recommend this to like all of the new drama, like K-drama watchers. I always say watch this one and watch Strongam and Dobong soon if you want to have a good time. If you want romance, you want rom-com, watch these two dramas. I don't know why I haven't talked about it. I'm really surprised. But I'm gonna talk about it right now, okay? So this drama was the 2016-2017 drama, but it was a really big hit, I feel like, in 2017 after it had aired. I think people realized how good it was afterwards, and I don't know. I know I watched it after it aired, and I think it's because I saw people talking about it on Twitter because of some like really iconic lines that came out of it, some really funny moments, and of course the leads in this. It was starring Nam Joo-hyuk and Lee Seung-kyung, who did date after doing this drama together, and I think that got people really interested because they were like, wait a minute. If they have chemistry outside of the drama, what's chemistry inside the drama? So I think that's kind of what got people really watching it after it had aired. And now it's sort of like this huge drama, just like really popular, really well known, and deservedly so. It's a very good drama. It's really good writing, great chemistry, as I was saying, between all of our actors, and it's just a fun drama. Like, it's a really light-hearted, fun drama. No unnecessary shit, no bullshit. You're not questioning why things are happening. It's just a good time. So that's probably why I recommend it as well, just because everything about it is great. I mean, I really don't have anything negative to say, honestly. Let me read y'all the wiki synopsis. So Kim Bok Joo, Lee Seung-kyung, a young woman chasing her dream of weightlifting on an athlete college campus, develops a crush on her friend Jung Joon-hyung, Nam Joo-hyuk's older brother, Jung Jae-yi, played by Lee Jae-yoon. At first, Joon-hyung teases her and goes along with her act, even helping her, but soon finds himself falling in love with her. This series is a coming-of-age story about a group of college athletes who are fighting for their dreams, experiencing and finding love in the process, and growing every step of the way. So yeah, it's a pretty simple drama. It's like I said, it really isn't like really unnecessary dramatic things. It's just a really nice, like refreshing coming of age rom-com story, you know? The characters are young, definitely. I mean, like I think they're sophomores in college when we open up with them. So they're young, 21, yeah, 2021, young, but it's not as young as if they were in high school. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy a high school drama. Okay, I will defend Boys Over Flowers until the day I die, and I know that I watched that many years ago and I haven't rewatched it, but it doesn't matter. I still love that drama, right? But it didn't have like a lot of the immature antics I feel like they have in the high school dramas. There are antics, no doubt, but it was more funny than annoying, perhaps. I don't know how you guys feel about the high school drama. Sometimes I'll be watching them and I'm like, if y'all are older, you would not be going through this. Like, genuinely, you would not put yourself through this shit. It just wouldn't be happening. Starring Nam Joo-hyuk, he is our male lead. We know him, we love him. He just was in The Startup, which was a huge success. I'm still watching that. Don't ask me. I start dramas and then I start 6 more and then I'm like, why haven't I finished this drama that I started 5 months ago? Because you're watching 10 at the same time. That's why. Anyway. Nam Joo-hyuk, he plays Jung Joon-hyung. He's the male lead. Very cute boy. Just a playful boy, honestly. Like, he's pretty harmless. He truly is. He's a sweet boy. But he teases Bok Joo a lot. Like, a lot. That is like the first that's like the big plot point. The way that he makes fun of this little girl. I don't know why. He's so immature, but whatever. He's playful. He's harmless. He's playful, okay? He has some stuff going on in his life, though, despite this very amiable and upbeat, character that he has. He really does have some traumatic stuff in his life that stems from his mother, which interferes with his sport. He's a swimmer. This is on a college athletic campus, so he goes there for swimming. So it does affect his swimming career. And, he always tries to play things off like, whatever, nothing bothers me, but he really is going through some stuff. And you get to see, him go from like this really like, sort of immature, has a lot of antics around her, into like this guy that like is just, he will do anything for her, like anything. And I think that's another reason why I really like this drama, because it was so clear that the male lead was like gonna do anything and everything for the female lead, and he didn't care. Like he really didn't care what he looked like, how he was coming off to other people. He was like, if I like you, I like you, and I'm gonna let the world know. So that is really nice. You're seeing the male lead put in all this effort and all this affection and attention towards the female lead. Okay. So our female lead is Lee Sung Kyung. She plays Bok Joo, and she's a cute girl. Okay, like she's a really cute girl. She's a weightlifting athlete. Obviously, that's weightlifting very Kim Bok Joo. So she's a great athlete. She stands up for herself and her friends because they make fun of the athletes, the weightlifters on this campus. Some of the like, I guess the more feminine, and I use that very loosely, but the more feminine like sports, the rhythmic gymnasts make fun of these girls because they're a little bit heftier, they're a little bit bigger because they're lifting weights. Obviously, these some strong gals. Don't play with them, okay? And so they get made fun of a lot. But Bok Joo, she stands up for herself, she stands up for her friends. It's no games with her ever, right? And she's also like a little awkward around boys. Her whole life has been weightlifting. She doesn't have time for the boys. She doesn't have time for anything else, So she's a little awkward. She doesn't know how to express herself very well. So that's why when she falls for Junyoung's brother, she doesn't know what to do. She's like, what? Like, what are these feelings? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to act? So you kind of see those antics as well with her falling for this brother. But then also you see her come out of that and then fall for her friend Joo Hyung and like see them like grow together, figure out their relationship, and her, figure out how to talk to boys. Like I'm saying, it really is a coming of age drama. So you see her kind of like figure herself out, her life, her image. That's another really big thing about this, like the way that she sees herself, and the way that other people look at her, and just like how she grows, as just like a girl into a woman, and as someone training into a really great athlete. So it's really all about growth in this drama. I promise you, it's you're gonna like it. You're really gonna enjoy it. This is a really star-studded cast, guys. Everybody's in this drama. No, everybody is in this drama. Okay, we have Lee Jae-yoon playing the brother. We have Kyung Soo Jin as the jealous ex-girlfriend of Jun Hyung. Okay, there's let's see, we got Jang Young Nam as the weightlifting coach. She was in Moon Sun that I was talking about. She's in a lot of other dramas, but she was in Moon Sun, the one that I had talked about. There's Cho Hee Jung and Lee Joo Young, who was in Itaewon Class, okay, as the best friends to Bok Joo. Z Hera, who was in fucking Scarlet Heart Row, which I will talk about one day. Trust me, I will gather the courage to talk about that heartbreaking drama, but just know that she was in that. Sohyun and Lee Jong-suk also make cameos. I mean, there's like a lot of people in this. I haven't named all of them either. It's a really star-studded cast. You're gonna see a familiar face at every single corner, so that's also nice. It's kind of like, oh, I've seen you in this. Oh, I've seen you in this. And it keeps your interest going to see how they portray the characters in this particular drama. Okay, some of my favorite moments from this drama, I mean, there's a lot of them. I'm not kidding. Like, a lot of really iconic moments made it onto Twitter, and I think that also piqued my interest as well, because I saw people talking about it, and I was like, well, damn, you got all these moments, let me just see what's going on and watch the drama, So, obviously, the one I'm going to talk about is the most iconic one. Do you like Messi? This line ruined Twitter. It ran through every single circle on Twitter. You couldn't get past it. Like, everyone was talking about this, not even just K-pop Twitter, not just like the K-drama Twitter. Everyone was talking about this line. That's how iconic it is, okay? Basically, Choi Hye-jung, she plays, what is her name? Nanhee? Yeah, she plays Nanhee. She's also a weightlifter, like I said, one of Bok Joo's besties. And she's like, the girls are chatting or whatever, they're walking somewhere, and they get along to the line of boys, and she's like, oh, this is how you flirt. This is how you get a guy's attention. Like, watch and learn, girlies. And so they're watching her like, okay, wait a minute, maybe I should take notes. Like, what was she about to say? And she actually goes up to Jun Hyung to sort of flirt with him a little bit, because he is a cute boy, he's a swimming major, he's cute, whatever, he's tall. And so she goes up to him and she's like, do you like Messi? Which is like her pickup line. She is convinced that like if you ask this line to a boy, do you like Messi? It shows that you're like interested in soccer and that you know what you're talking about. And that's how you can get him to talk to you and all these sort of things. It was very cute. It's also very funny, and that's probably why it went like viral on Twitter, because it's like, oh, okay, yeah, all right, what a line. I guess, yeah, I guess I would get anyone talking if they're into soccer or whatever. I guess it's safe to assume that guys are into soccer, so ask them about Messi. Another really good moment. I have a couple written down. I'm trying to pick which one. Like I had said, he is working very hard for her attention. You know, he realizes that he is into her pretty quickly, and he tries to like get her attention, you know, show affection. But because Bok Joo is like she's kind of awkward. She doesn't really talk to guys. They didn't really seem too interested in her, you know. So whatever. She's been busy weightlifting, right? So she's like a little awkward, and it kind of frustrates him because he's like, I'm literally doing everything to show you that I like you. Why aren't you picking up? Like, what the hell, you know? And so it all comes to a culmination when she has picked up, you know, a part-time job just for some extra money to pay for things in school and stuff at a warehouse. And so because she has to lift all these heavy boxes, she's like, oh, perfect. I'm a weightlifter. This easy peasy. I got this, right? So he goes to the warehouse, obviously, because, you know, he's into her. He wants to see how she's doing. And she's like, oh, what are you doing here? And he's like, I just, you know, came to see you, whatever. I'm a little bored, just trying to play it cool or whatever. And she's like, okay, well, can you go? I'm working. And so she starts picking up her boxes, and she's trying to, like, load them up on the shelves. And he's helping her. And she's like, what are you doing here? Like, for real? Like, why? Why are you here? Like, I'm trying to work. It's like, fine. You know what? How do I even say this? I like you. Like, I'm into you. I think about you all the time. I want to be near you all the time. It makes me upset when you're sick. Like, that means I like you, right? And she's just kind of like, excuse me? What? Like, what are you talking about? And he kisses her, and she's so confused. She pushes him away. She's like, what are you doing? What's going on? And he's like, fool, don't you get it? Don't you see? I like you. I've been doing everything. Why haven't you picked this up? I've been doing everything. Like, why don't you know that I like you? And she's just looking at him like, utter confusion. Let me tell you something. When that scene happened, I screamed because it was quite the confession. It was very straightforward, to the point, saying all these reasons why I like you. Do you like me too? You know, I like that straightforward shit. Like, don't play no games. Just tell me you like me and, you know, wait for my answer. Okay, so I thought that was a really cute moment. What else? Oh, there's also this moment in the drama where the weightlifting team, they're like boycotting something. I can't remember exactly what it is, but something is happening within their major or their team, you know, something like that. And so they're boycotting the school, trying to like raise awareness about this issue. And so they stay up all night, you know, with their signs. They're outside. It's very cold, but like they're trying to make a point, you know, to the administration. And so she's out there in like this flimsy ass jacket, cold as fuck, freezing, right? And so Nam Ji-hook's character, Young, comes up to her, doesn't even say a word, and just like starts giving her all of these warm things. He has these little hot packs that he puts on her feet. He gives her this jacket. He wraps this scarf around her. You know, he like gives her all of these things, and it's just a quiet moment, guys. There is no dialogue during this moment, and that's why when you come to this moment, I really need you to pay attention to that, because there's no dialogue. It's literally just action, you know, giving her these things, trying to keep her warm, and then he just kind of sits there, and they look at each other for a little bit, and he's like, I need you to take care of yourself. Stay warm. It's really cold. Make sure you take care of yourself. And she doesn't say anything. She's just kind of like, okay. You know, like, okay, sure, right? And it's just this really cute little moment because it's like I said, he really is out here trying to get her attention, trying to like give her affection and just be like, I'm into you. I'm not going anywhere, you know. Like this, like you're for me, you know? And she eventually does, you know, come along and says that she likes him too or whatever, but she's so awkward about it. She's really cute, you know, whatever. She's gonna figure it out. She figures it out with them, and they get together and they figure it out, and they're very happy in the end. Another really funny moment, this is when they first start dating, and nobody really knows at this point because she wants to keep it a secret. She doesn't want anyone to know that she's dating her like arch enemy, because they were like, seriously, he was on her ass every day, and she was on his ass as well. Don't play no games, okay? But he was on her every day, just like constantly teasing her in front of everyone, and she would like, you know, hit him or whatever, or say some snarky shit to him or whatever. So everyone kind of, you know, assumed that they were not, you know, close or whatever, but they obviously fall for each other. So at the beginning of their relationship, he like has to, he goes with his friends somewhere, and his friend is trying to set him up on like this little blind date, so like a double blind date. And the friend is trying to get with this one girl, and he's like, okay, you talk to the other girl or whatever, like let's have this little blind date meeting thing. And he's just kind of like, oh, okay, no, I'm not really interested, but whatever, I'll support you, my best friend, so that you can get this girl. And she happens to see Junhyung in the cafe at this little blind meeting thing. She's with her friends. They're like going out to like eat something, and she sees them. She and her friend sees them, and she's like, "Oh, so this is what you're doing? Okay, let's wrap this shit up. Let's wrap this up right now. Now that I'm here, let's wrap this up." So they go into the cafe, her and her friends, and they're like watching this little blind date, and she's fuming. Bok Joo is like fuming. So she texts Junyoung. She's like, "You die. I will kill you. Wrap this shit up in 5 minutes. Otherwise, I'm setting this bitch on fire." And the way that he reacts to that text is so funny. Also really iconic. I think it went viral as well. He literally is like, no, like he literally is horrified, and he starts frantically looking around the cafe for her. He sees her, and he's like, "It's not even what you think it is. Please don't murder me. Like, it's not even like this. Like, please, I'm here for him, this fucking idiot." And she's like, "Wrap it up, wrap it up." So he tries to like tell his friend, he's like, "Hey, we gotta go, man. Like, we got things to do. Please." And his friend isn't picking it up because he doesn't know anything. He thinks that Junyoung is single, He's like, what? No, we're fine. Shut up. Like, enjoy this date or whatever. And so the girl that's like partnered up with Junyoung puts her hand on his shoulder and is like, "Wow, you have really broad shoulders." Like, trying to get like a touch or feel. And at that moment, Bok Joo loses her shit. She like gets up in a loud ruckus. She starts yelling at this girl, and she's like, "If you don't get your hands off my man, I will murder you." And everyone's like, "Your man? What's going on?" And that's how everyone finds out that they're dating. Because she absolutely loses it when she sees that they're having a little unintentional blind date sort of situation. It is very funny. It's also really cute. There's like a lot of cute little misunderstanding moments like this, like where he's trying to like show affection, and she's like, or she's trying to like show affection and like trying to be like really feminine and girly around him, and he's like, "Relax, like just be you. Like, it's okay. Like, I like you. I know you weight lift. Like, it's not like it's nothing. Like, you don't have to try to be something that you're not." So like there's a lot of these little moments in there, and that's what makes it a really cute drama. Trust me when I say this. Watch Weightlifting for Kim Bok Joo. I haven't told you guys about all the cute stuff. Don't worry, I never do. So if you watch this before you watch the drama, you'll be fine. There's a lot of story, a lot more backstory, a lot more complexities with each character as well. Trust me, it's not just a bunch of cute stuff. They're human beings. They're going through things. They have to make tough decisions as well. So I think you guys will really, really enjoy this drama, okay? Guys, tell me what you guys think about this drama, okay? If you've watched it. If you haven't, come back and chat. You know how it is. I love seeing the discussion with these dramas. And I promise you, I will keep up with this, okay? I'm going to talk about another drama next week and the week after that. I think I'm going to talk about Hospital Playlist next week. One drama I really enjoyed for 2020. So yeah, we'll see. I might change it up, but that's what I'm thinking I'm going to be talking about next. So yeah, okay, you can comment below, you can tweet at me, and I'll be back with another video. Bye, guys.